Such a small thing that causes such issues. Think of how unbalanced it all is.
The Druidic scrolls mention a verdant spirit that's protected Windsward for centuries. I thought it was just a superstition, but there was an annual tradition to visit the verdant shrines where the gemstones were kept. Oh, you did it! I may have sensed some kind of change in the flora here. Of course, I'm just an apprentice druid. Oh, your friend Grace seems a little disappointed. I think she had other plans for the gemstone.
Oh, I understand all right. The two of you have decided to play noble heroes and save the land. And I'm leaving here nearly empty-handed. I'm the one who scouted out the pirates, you know. I deserve something for my troubles. I'm a bit disappointed. I thought you and I had a profitable plan before little Miss Bright Eyes came along. I suppose you'll be wanting to be all generous now. I guess you've earned the right to make that decision. Oh, so now you want to recruit me into your charity project. I'd refuse, but I'd enjoy this. That Captain DuPont was a right arsehole to me. I'll hang 'em both out to dry. I'll see you back in town. There's one of those spirit shrines over that way, if that's your fancy. I personally prefer an honest walk myself. Either way, I'll race ya. I'll have that speaker strung up before you even get there.
Everything we're doing here is for the benefit of Corinth. But I do believe Francis Turner needs to be held to account. His dealings with the pirates must be exposed, and that town needs a new speaker of the winds. My thoughts exactly. I'll visit the library in Corinth to try and find the location of the other shrines. Honestly, though, I'd love to see the expression on Francis Turner's face. Talk about priceless.
Oh, finally! Someone in this town who isn't drinking at the speaker's poisoned well. I heard you confronted him about the tribute. Of course, now he and DuPont have fallen back on the classic "the pirates did it" excuse. Oh, I simply must see this! The dirty lie has been caught red-handed. But we need to be strategic here. We'll need strength and arms if we're to challenge the speaker. We've got you, but then maybe a soldier or two? Ah, yes, I saw him in the inn earlier, making preparations to leave town. I'll go and speak with him straight away. In the meantime, that young druid you rescued out at the farm was looking for you. She's a sharp one.
Perfect timing. I've just come from Historian Moira, and I need your help. Moira says there's a map showing the shrine's locations engraved on a monument in the ancient ruins of Breakwater Bulwark. Oh, great minds think alike. I've already procured you some charcoal and parchment. Oh, Moira also mentioned the bottomless cup has the first half of the map. Might be worth checking out before heading to Breakwater. Once again, you show up just in time. Can I see the map rubbing? Ah, yes. I can see the locations of the other two shrines quite clearly. Now, we must expose the speaker and force him to tell us where the other verdant gemstones are. There's just one problem. Captain Leovic seems intent on tying the speaker to a rock and throwing him into the sea. Yes, of course, we all can. But we need the information the speaker possesses. You'll have to convince Leovic to wait until we know where the other gemstones are. In any case, I'm in favor of justice, but against violence.
Before you counsel patience, I'd ask you to remember the atrocities this speaker and his conniving lackey have committed. They betrayed Medea, the Druids, the Iron Rose, and the entire town. They need to pay in blood! Yes, everyone keeps telling me the location of some stolen jewels, right? The company of the Iron Rose is well versed in the arts of persuasion. My blade can be very convincing. Very well. I'll stay my blade for now. Those scoundrels best pray to whatever spirits rule this hell that you are successful. And quickly, or else the streets of Corinth will be awash with their blood.
You and that brute Leovic are up to something, aren't you? He's been eyeing me like a hungry wolf. His grudge is misplaced. As the speaker and I have explained, the Buccaneer Creek pirates are to blame. My hat? Well, I believe I lost that in town. Huh? Someone must have picked it up. My hat proves nothing. Ah, merde! Fine. None of this was my idea, you realize, eh? Francis convinced me that we would both get rich of this plan. I was a fool to listen to him. Those cursed things. Superstition or not, I never wanted anything to do with them. Look, I only know he has one of the jewels stashed in the town hall. Expose him. The oath deserves it. Just leave me in peace. Yes?
Ah, but this is so unlike you. Why are you snooping around here? Sit down and have a drink with me. If there's some misunderstanding, I'm sure we can work it out. That's why I've never seen it before. If you found that here in the town hall, it must have been planted. It was probably Captain DuPont. As the speaker, I order you to apprehend that traitor. Oh, really? Well, I guess this is it, isn't it? Francis Turner's corruption exposed. I bet everyone's overjoyed. All I ever wanted was for this town to stand up against the sorceress Medea. My intentions were good. I'm afraid that found its way into the coffers of Captain Corapati. Good luck recovering that. But I've told you the truth now. I assume this earns me some leniency, right? Right? Are you even listening to me?
So the speaker himself had the second gemstone. How did I not see that coming? Saves us some trouble, I suppose. We can just take it directly to one of the shrines. Oh, what about the third gemstone? Another pirate, I suspect. Seems those are Francis Turner's closest friends and confidants. Oh, by the way, we'll need to escort Francis and Captain DuPont out of town without Leovic seeing. I'll talk to Quartermaster Agrawal about dealing with the two criminals. And then I can start asking around town about this Captain Corapati character. Oh, you read my mind. Yes, this gemstone should be taken back to the Spire of Kochab to the southwest. Oh, do be careful if you run into any ancient guardians there. I'm afraid you're quite indispensable at this point.
Grace returning victorious and looking like it was a simple matter. I'm glad you're back. I understand you've restored another one of these verdant gemstones to its proper place. Well enough. Grace managed to keep Leovix distracted in the tavern long enough to get Francis and Captain DuPont out of town. Oh, and then everyone had to go and elect me as the new Speaker of the Winds. Thank you. I only hope we can move fast enough to ensure there's still a town worth speaking for. As I mentioned, Grace has been a huge help, but she's restless and leaving soon. She wanted to speak with you. Go on.
Ha! Well, look at you breathing life back into this wee sad town. You almost make me want to pitch in. But I've been anchored here too long. It's time to catch some wind and find more favorable surroundings. Oh, I'll be heading north. I hear there's a bigger town up there, more modern, much wealthier. Sounds like a place a lass can make some real coin. This town's tied up in more secrets and lies than the Pope. Normally, that'd be exactly my kind of place, but I'm feeling uneasy. Too much like being back home. There's some dark history there. Oh, you've got it covered. And I'm starting to grow moss on my backside. You'll need to be going after that third gemstone. That pretty little druid wants you to meet her to the east. She's scouting out that pirate den. Oh, we'll cross paths again as surely as day follows night. You're a restless spirit, same as I. Go help the druid lass, then catch up with me in the north. Until then, keep your eyes on the horizon.
I'm glad you're here, but I'm afraid I have some bad news. These pirates have been cursed into lost, just like so many others in Windsward. That means there won't be any chance of negotiating with them. Well, just know, this Captain Korapati was particularly nasty before. She's likely worse now. She also has a pet alligator. I hope you ate a fortifying meal before leaving town. I think you're going to need it. Patience will win the day. I'd recommend taking out the alligator first. Oh, there should be some catwalks to help you keep your distance and prevent them from surrounding you. I believe in you. Splendid! You clearly weren't eaten by the alligator, and you don't even have any rips on your clothes. Oh, now I regret not tagging along to watch. It must have been an impressive sight. Most importantly, you've recovered the third verdant gemstone. We're finally close to restoring the land's protections. Oh, you'll need to take the gemstone to the shrine at the ruins known as Sirius. This should be easy for you. Agreed. While you head to Sirius, I'll visit town and make sure preparations are underway to resume the tribute. I'll meet you at Sirius, and together we can watch as the land is restored. It's going to be marvelous.
And they shall revel in their false victories, deluding themselves when the true test is still to come.
Did you manage to restore the last verdant gemstone? Strange. I thought I would sense something, but it's very faint. Could it be because I'm still just an apprentice? I have much to learn. Corinth is doing better than before.